Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome to Eringy. I am Erin, and welcome to your new moon energy forecast for November 2023. Grab yourself pen and paper. As always, jot down your insights, and then we're going to get started. Alrighty, gorgeous. So new moon, as you know, is about new beginnings and planting new seeds of intentions and creating new goals. So I can tell you right away that your goal for this month, for this new moon, and for this lunar phase is about really following your heart, which of course is your destiny. So maybe there's been some things that have sort of been pulling at you recently that have kind of been getting in the way of allowing you to do that. But you're going to find that things are going to settle down now, and you're going to start to be able to commit more time to this, your destiny, where you want to be. And and when I'm saying where you want to be, it's not about ego, it's about your heart, where your heart wants to be. Alrighty. So this is a really exciting opportunity for you for sure. And so this is kind of, you're ready. It feels like, you kind of put all your ducks in place and they're all in a line and you're just ready to go. Okay. So that's exciting. So that's what the new moon's energy is focused on. This is your seed of intention. So how can you fulfill that? I've drawn the material and spiritual prosperity. This really feels like you are, you may need be, let me start again. You may need to be reminded that you already have everything that you need to be able to do this, to fulfill it. Okay, so alignment with that, of you being able to fulfill this, your ability to, be able to follow your destiny and to reach those big goals of yours. It doesn't feel like there's things that you need in the external world. It really feels like it's more of an internal confidence and an internal trust that you do have those skills. When we are working with something that is so deep like this, right? So this is a big thing. This is not just an everyday thing. This is something fairly large within your life. When we're working with energy like that, it's a lot more soul stuff, it's a lot more soul contract. We're talking more along those lines. If you have this belief, before we come here on earth, there are certain things that we are willing and ready to experience, and often that can be part of our destiny. So when we're talking about that, a lot of the time that when we come here, we already have those skills that we needed, or at least we learn how to obtain those skills in some way. When we get to a point where we're ready to fulfill the destiny, we already have those skills in place. Some things may need to be tweaked just a little bit, but ultimately the confidence that you need and the self-belief that you need to fulfill this is already within you. So it's really about finding that balance between what you need in the external world, the material world, and what you need within yourself. And you already have that. Almost feels like you already have what you need in the material world as well. So I'm really feeling like there's a really beautiful balance here for you. And for you to recognize that. I feel like if you recognize that and realize that and have that self-confidence, then that's what's going to help you align with your intention. Okay, awesome. Okay, so what's the next step? As you're sort of, working with the new moon and that kind of thing, what is the next step? Well, it's a weird one, actually. If I can actually pick it up for you, movements, choices, decisions. Okay, so the next step is just to be open. Open to opportunities. You don't have to have a set path. There are multiple ways that you can fulfill your destiny. It doesn't have to be an exact method, an exact route. So if you can make sure that you are open to those opportunities, then you get to decide. And it means that you're not pigeonholing yourself into this one little box that sort of confines you into trying to fulfill your destiny through that one way. If you are open to multiple ways of that coming to fruition, then that's gonna give you a lot more leeway, a lot of movement that you're probably seeking. So many of us aren't really happy to be doing the same thing over and over and over and over. We do like variety. What do they say? Variety is the spice of life, or something along those lines. And I do agree with that. So yeah, your next step is not necessarily taking a step. It's not necessarily committing to one path. Your next step is actually being open to it, open to new opportunities, open to different choices that come up. Okay, so being open to what the universe wishes to bring to you, rather than you saying to yourself, well, I know better and it has to look this way, it has to be this way. And if it's not that way, then I'm not doing it, okay? Because then that's a missed opportunity. Alrighty, so that is your new moon energy reading. It's a really quick one. It's nice and simple. Sometimes simple is best. My readings are going to be a lot more like this in the full moon and new moon, just to kind of break it down and simplify it a little bit more. But yeah, it's still just as useful. So if you haven't already, join the Eringy tribe by subscribing to this beautiful channel. Give me a like if you really enjoyed this one, and comments are also really appreciated too. And blessed new moon, beautiful. Sending you so much love, and I'll catch you very soon. Namaste.